Hey, listen, I've been waiting for this interview because I need to find out more about this. Brett Flanders joins us. He's from Ulrich.
Lifestyles.
Yeah, my screen just went like dead. They shouldn't call them smartphones. They should call them make you dumb phones, because you get so dependent on them, right?
You do. You have to have them for everything.
Yeah, it tells you when to take your pills. It tells you when to get up, how well you slept, right? So anyway, so I'm sorry about that, but it was just like, come on, give me the name. Anyway, so I want to talk about the he shed.
You can.
He sheds
you
and
got
she
this.
sheds.
There
Yeah.
it is. Yes.
I should have done a whole seashell thing before we came on today, right?
There it is.
But it's not just that. It's workshops. I mean, garages. I mean, there's all kinds of structures involved in this,
So,
isn't
so
there?
just think about a structure that will make your life better, right? Whatever that structure is to you, whether it's a storage shed, if it's a man cave, a she shed, a we shed, if you're sharing it. Some
Whoa.
couples do
Oh, wait a
those.
minute. I'm a firstborn. We don't share anything.
So,
Okay.
whoa.
Yeah. See, so to me, because I like to do a lot of the creative stuff, I would love one of these structures to it's just a studio space of just for creating different things.
And I've seen tons of those. Tons of those.
What's the most elaborate one that you've seen that you've kind of come across?
So, elaborate. Well, we built a shed for Google one time, and that was really.
But is it really a shed at that point?
It didn't look like it at the end of it. No. But I've seen some pretty elaborate ones. I think most of the nicer ones that I see are the ones that people are fixing up for a son moving home, daughter moving home from college, needs a place to live or something like that. So they'll get a small building that's kind of just like a 1-bedroom apartment, and in this economy it helps everybody out. So
Oh no, it's a great idea. Then they don't live in the house with you.
exactly.
Yeah, go out to your room.
Oh I'm loving this already. I mean, you could do a little kitchenette off to the side, maybe, so they don't even have to come in the house for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but I get to the he shed for a 2nd. All right, and I asked you this in the hallway. Give you some time to think about it. Is there some kind of bio lock we can put on that thing to keep my wife out of it?
So
Between you and me, so I don't.
no, I think we could just camouflage it. She's like my wife. There's certain things I know she'll never see, even in plain sight.
right.
So
No, they're very for people who want to use them as work sheds and put their stuff in there and all that. They can be very secure, correct?
very secure. We have a good, better, best like everybody else. So if you're just looking for a dry spot in your yard with a storage shed, we have that building for you. If you're looking for a safe place for your animals, we do a lot of chicken coops, dog pens,
Really?
tiny horses. Those are really cool too. That have their little miniature doors. I mean, you think about this custom. You just come in with a dream. If you come in with a dream and a vision, we'll put it on the screen and then we'll spit that building out in 2 weeks. We'll have it delivered or installed, whichever way you can take it. It's really that easy, and a lot of people don't think that it is. And I know this time of year we're doing something really fun. It's called Christmas in July. So I'd never seen anyone doing that. So we're giving you your Christmas present early this year in July. So we've got like 17% off in savings on almost every building, and then you get a free Yeti cooler with every purchase.
Whoa.
So
I like that.
I'm enjoying this already.
This feels so magical. Come in with a dream. You got Christmas in July. It's incredible.
No, I like
It's
the
a
work shed
magical
thing.
moment.
'Cause, all of us guys, we try to turn our garage into a work area, and that never really works out well because then you got your other half wanting to put the car in the garage. I don't know what that's all about, but
And then Christmas stuff starts ending up out there, and then Easter, and then
And before you know it, you're crawling over stuff, not past stuff anymore. But my neighbor had you guys do a shed for them, and he was impressed with the service, the whole start to finish. And he's an engineer type, and if it was a problem,
he would have found it.
He would have found it. He would have let us know about it, or let me know about it. But
So even our simplest build is built above and beyond what the city or state county will ask for as far as quality goes. So I think we do have a lot of engineers and places like that come to us.
Yeah, and where you guys are located, you have a bunch of already kind of like pre-built ones, and I'm sure you can use that almost like a template of like a starting point, but you guys also do like custom ones where you have a designer and you guys can actually sit down and like you said, come with a dream, and
we put it together, and that's kind of our niche. Is every building is unique to you, your lifestyle, how it's going to benefit you and your family. So we focus on those types of things versus just, and they look really nice. I mean, if you look at any of our competitors' buildings or any of the other buildings you might see, they don't look like sheds. They look like little houses. So that's
basically it. And do you guys do? Oh gosh, as elaborate as actually building out the places for like the kitchen where the sink is. I'm assuming you stop short of actually like hooking it up for plumbing and stuff like that.
Yes, yeah. That's as far as we can take it legally, but there's tons of people out there that can finish that off for you. Yeah.
Awesome. You could do an owner build, could you not?
You can.
Which makes it, easier to do, easier to move through the system and what have you. The big thing now is that you started to allude to it with your kids, maybe in-laws or whatever. You turn it into an ADU unit, and can you build a unit with a small bathroom and small kitchenette?
We can. We just can't do the plumbing.
Right.
As far as making the connections to the houses, that would be a third party that would need to do that.
Right.
I've seen on the website you guys go as big as even doing cabins. Like, I know that's not something out here, but like going out as big as doing.
Well, that's
cabins.
something coming. That's something coming. We just next year we're hoping to have our cabin line out here. We're already doing garages. We're already doing horse barns. So we have a really big horse barn business out here too. It's one of the best horse barns in the business. That's not my division, but I'll brag on them because they've just recently gotten a lot of awards. So if you have horses or know somebody that does, check out our horse barns. It's the best construction on the market, they say.
I mean, think about this though. You do it, the variety from a chicken coop all the way to soon to be a cabin and the ADU. So it's not just a shed.
What can you dream? That's what we'll build.
I like that. No, seriously, because again, when you think of shed, you do mentally you start limiting yourself down to what you think it ought to be.
Like gardening tools, and it can be messy. It's going to be a thing with cobwebs and spiders, and
like the sheds we had that were dangerous when we were growing up. Like you never knew where the nail was going to get you. Yeah.
So do you actually do a build on site, or are they kind of pre-made?
We do both. We do both. So however you need us to serve you, we will serve you.
Really?
If you can take the building fully assembled, it's a truck delivery right from our factory in Arvin. If it's an on-site build, we'll build the kit in the factory if possible for time, and we'll put that kit together on site at your location, or we'll stick build it from ground up. Down in LA and places like that. Some places are tight. We have to do that.
All right. Question: can you guys do tree houses?
Tree houses. Well, we haven't yet.
Okay.
If you have a treehouse dream, bring it to my designers, and we'll see what we can do.
All right, there you go. I'm throwing it out there. See if
when you give the girth of things that you guys do, I wouldn't put a treehouse past it. Seriously, most of the ones that I've seen, the sheds aren't finished off on the inside, but you can finish them off, correct?
You can. So what we have, especially at our display lots, we have just tons of buildings that display every option that we offer. Then you pick and choose from any option and add it to any building, any roof line, anything like that. We put the doors and windows where you want it. It's truly a unique and personalized building.
Yeah. Wow. So how can we sign up?
I'm going to go over there later on today.
Yeah.
I'm getting some ideas in my head already.
So we're right behind Denny's on DeLone Street. Come over there and check us out. We're kind of hard to find. Everybody sees our buildings from the freeway, but they always come in.
True.
We can't find how to get there. So if you just go to the Denny's parking lot, and we share the parking lot with Denny's, so if you'll see us there. We're running all kind of finance specials. I mentioned Christmas in July. We also have a no credit check in-house finance, $19,000 just on your. If you has to be a truck delivery, but buying a shed has never been easy.
Yeah.
So any way you want to do it, we have traditional financing, cash, rent to own. It's all available there for you.
Yeah, and for people who heard the word shed, I'm not putting down the other guys, but when you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, that's not the kind of shed we're talking about.
No, those are the type of sheds we think of when we were going. It's just a new animal. So, and I won't knock those. Those are good buildings. It's just that this is a different building for a different demographic. Somebody that wants this to truly be the last building that they buy. We have a 20-year warranty, bumper to bumper, 40 years on our roof, lifetime on the paint. So, I mean, it's the best warranty in the industry.
Wow, the roof alone. I mean, 40 years.
40
the
years,
roof?
metal or shingle. Either
Wow.
way, we'll cover
Wow.
it. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then chicken coops and what have you. Do you have I don't want to say prefab. Do you have ones like if I walked in and said, "Oh, show me some chicken coops," because I don't have a creative mind.
No, with the chicken coops and the dog kennels, they're so personalized. We just kind of take a structure that you like, and then we turn it into that.
Work. How about a work shed? I mean, if
Yeah,
I
we
think
have
about a work
those.
shed,
We
you-
have workshops. We have
Yeah.
little car garages. We have man caves and she sheds and all the craft rooms and anything else you could come visualize. Gyms, modern studios.
Wow.
Yeah.
We have to go hang out.
I know.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Take an hour in each one.
Yeah, I've been down there once, and it's almost like a little bit of a playground for adults, where you can you can go through all kinds of the structures, and yeah, they're empty in there, but it's just like a blank canvas. It's potential of what
That's cool.
you can
No,
put
I
it.
think that's a great idea because everybody's got kind of their own idea what they want it to end up looking like. But sometimes people don't know where to start, so it's good that you got templates they can start with and then expound on those templates.
And we have designers that ask the right questions that sometimes we don't think about. So
Well, it's been great having you here.
Thanks for having
me. And it's easy to find. It's ulrichlifestyle.com, and you can get it on the website. If you head over to hometownstation.com, just click on it there, take you right to the website. We'll probably run into you because he and I will probably trek over there and
Be looking
grab a
forward
couple
to
of hot dogs and a beer and just see what a man shed really feels like.
Oh yeah.
I'll turn the air conditioner
Yeah,
on.
I was going to say, can we get an 80-inch screen in there or what?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
At least.